All my life the only thing I've been good at has been climbing and throwing myself off big things. If you risk nothing you gain nothing. Never depend on those luck moments, they are gifts, but instead always build your own backup plan. I learned another valuable lesson that night. Listen to that quiet voice inside. Intuition is the noise of the mind. If you can find a path with no obstacles, it probably doesn't lead anywhere. Time and experience have taught me that fame and money very rarely go to the worthy, by the way, hence we shouldn't ever be too impressed by either of those imposters. Value folk for who they are, how they live and what they give. There is little faith involved in setting out on a journey where the destination is certain and every step in between has been mapped in detail. Bravery, trust, is about leaving camp in the dark, when we do not know the route ahead. I miss him still today, his long, whiskery eyebrows, his huge hands and hugs, his warmth, his prayers, his stories, but above all his shining example of how to live and how to die. The lesson is, the rewards in life don't always go to the biggest, or the bravest, or the smartest. The rewards go to the dogged, and when you're going though hell, to the person who just keeps going. Many great people over the centuries have depended on their faith. It is a sign of great strength to need Jesus in your life. When you find yourself thinking about someone or something in the same old negative way, just stop yourself. Think. Check. Change. Refresh. Job done. Smile. Move on. Do this enough times and you will change. For the better, for the stronger. Why is it that the finish line always tends to appear just after the point at which we most want to give up? Is it the universe's way of reserving the best for those who can give the most? Dreams, though, are cheap, and the real task comes when you start putting in place the steps needed to make those dreams a reality. Are you the sort of person who can turn around when you have nothing left, and find that little bit extra inside you to keep going, or do you sag and wilt with exhaustion? It is a mental game, and it is hard to tell how people will react. Our achievements are generally limited only by the beliefs we impose on ourselves. All men dream, but not equally. Those who dream by night in the dusty recesses of their minds wake in the day to find that it was vanity, but the dreamers of the day are dangerous men, for they may act their dreams with open eyes. But I also knew if I could somehow replace my doubt with hope, my fear with courage, and my self-pity with a sense of pride, then I just might be able to do this. A friend once asked me what qualities were needed for SAS. I would say to be self-motivated and resilient, to be calm, yet have the ability to smile when it is grim, to be unflappable, be able to react fast and to have an improvise. Above all, I feel a quiet pride that for the rest of my days I can look at myself in the mirror and know that once upon a time I was good enough. Good enough to call myself a member of the SAS. Some things don't have a price tag. I love the quote she once gave me: when supply seems to have dried up, look around you quickly for something to give away. It is a law of the universe, to get good things you must first give away good things. Aim to live a wild, generous, full, exciting life, blessing those around you and seeing the good in all. And if you give your heart to a goal, it will repay you. It's the law of the universe. But the winners are those who know that when things get really hard and others start to fall away, that is the time to dig deep and give that little bit extra. The difference between ordinary and extraordinary is just that little word, extra. Give that little bit extra. Life is about getting up again, dusting yourself down again, learning from the lessons and then pushing on. Change the way you use your time, and you change your life. A man's pride can be his downfall, and he needs to learn when to turn to others for support and guidance. The line between life or death is determined by what we are willing to do. We all have our limits. To push beyond those limits sometimes requires something just beyond ourselves. That is what my faith has given me, a secret strength, and help when I have needed it most. Don't be scared to dream big, and don't be afraid to be close to people. And never give up. It's the tenacious, not the talented, that win. Once a job it has begun, Do not stop until it's done. Whether it is big or small, do it well or not all. This is your life. Be bold with it. Live it with energy and purpose in the direction that excites you. Listen to your heart, look for your dreams, they are God-inspired. You can't become a decent horseman until you fall off and get up again, a good number of times. There's life in a nutshell. Our dreams are just wishes, if we never follow them through with action. And in life, you have got to be able to light your own fire. You're not human if you don't feel fear. But I've learned to treat fear as an emotion that sharpens me. It's there to give me that edge for what I have to do. Weather can kill you so fast. The first priority of survival is getting protection from the extreme weather. A wise man knows, learn from others, never get complacent, and know where the classic old dangers come from. Survival is not about being fearless. It's about making a decision, getting on and doing it. Because I want to see my kids again, or whatever the reason might be. Take every chance you get in life. Because some things only happen once.